Hello everyone, Fanta here, you're watching FANTAVISION, and you know, we've all been trapped inside for quite a while now, and I'm sure a lot of you people are getting bored. I've had people comment to me on my drought games video about how they're running out of games to play. Now personally, I don't understand what that means because I have way too many games, but even I am tempted about this insane eShop sale that's going on right now until like the 16th of April. Now, if you're stressing out a lot, a game I highly recommend is ABSU. You're just going around in the ocean, exploring, there's beautiful colors everywhere. It's incredibly relaxing. It's one of those very zen-like games, kind of like Flower or Journey. All those games, I don't know, I love playing those type of games. I love kind of getting that meditative state. I kind of get that with Bejeweled too. It's a completely different type of game, but we're just kind of exploring an environment, not really having to worry about anything. Now, if you for some reason haven't heard of Bastion or played the game yet, it's only $3, and it's a really interesting game. It's like an adventure action game it's got a voiceover. It's a really fun game with a really unique art style. It's one of those indie games that's about as well known as Braid. Everybody said Braid is like the best indie game ever. I wasn't a huge fan of it, but this game definitely caught my fancy. Now, if you've got a family at home or you've got roommates or something like that, this is a perfect game for you. This is 9 cents for Drawful 2. It's kind of like a Jackbox game where except you draw something and they have to guess what it is, and if they get it right, they get points, and if for everybody who gets it wrong, you get points as the person who's drawing. And I remember playing this with my family for hours when I was visiting my grandparents and everybody kind of had a family reunion. I mean, you can draw a bunch of silly things, you can have a ridiculous name, you can have a lot of fun with this game, especially for 9 cents. So if you're stuck with a bunch of people in a house, this is the game to play. Golf Story I loved so much that I bought the physical edition of. Now, for $7, you can save the 13 or 20 something more than I spent than you did, and you can get the digital version, and it's a lot of fun. It is like an RPG mini golf game that has a story. I don't really know how to describe this game. I remember having a lot of fun with it. It's been a long time since I played it, but I remember when I did play through it, I just had a blast, and it's one of those Switch exclusive games that I highly recommend you play. Hotline Miami. It's like $12, $12.50 right now, and it's normally $25, so it's half off. And everything about this game is phenomenal. I love the gameplay so much. It's so addictive. It's got that one more level addiction to it. One more try addiction to it, I should say, because you are going to die a lot. But it's not like Dark Souls where to me, I get incredibly frustrated with Dark Souls. This game, I don't know, you can kind of plan out how you're going to tackle the level because just like the enemies, you die in one hit. So you got to plan out everything perfectly. And for $12.50, you get 2 phenomenal games with an amazing soundtrack. And this is one of those games where the graphics and the gameplay are perfect for on the go. So if you prefer to play this game in handheld mode, you're not going to be missing out. But TV mode is also still a lot of fun. Now, I've seen this included in other bundles, and I've seen it go on sale for other consoles, but this is the lowest I've seen it for the Switch, and that is My Friend Pedro for $14. This game is so much fun. You're just dual wielding different guns, and you're doing all these action things in slow motion, and you're trying to rack up a high score with all these stylized kills. It is so much fun, and it's one of those games you can play over and over and over again. And for $14, you really can't go wrong, and there's a reason this game had so much hype around E3. And you know what? I think it lived up to the hype, which I feel like most games can't. Now, this is going to be a surprising pick, and I'm sure other people that are making videos about the eShop sale are not going to mention it, but Puyo Tetris, I have dumped just so much time in this game, like almost 100 hours worth, because the Tetris, I'm not a huge fan of Puyo, but the Tetris aspect of this game, holy crap, it is so much fun. I love playing this game. The battle mode against your friends and split screen's a ton of fun. It's got infinite replay value. It really does. So I think it's worth the $20, and I spent $40 at launch. And you know what? And I've definitely got my money's worth out of it, but at $20, it's just, you can't go wrong. Another huge indie game that I'm 100% sure you've heard of is Shovel Knight. And the Shovel Knight Treasure Trove Collection for 28 bucks. That's the cheapest I've ever seen it. I bought it again at 40 bucks for the physical edition, and I don't regret it at all. It's such a fun game. The different campaigns with Plague Knight, Shovel Knight, and King Knight, and Spectre Knight, just so much fun. And then it's got the card game on there, and there's just so much packed into this collection, and Yacht Games just knows what they're doing with these games, and they're so much fun. Highly recommend this. And again, with the graphical style, it's perfect on both TV and portable mode. It's another game you can play co-op all the way through. So again, if you're stuck with somebody in quarantine, play this game. This again is the cheapest I've seen this. 20 bucks for Spyro the Reignited Trilogy. You're getting 3 games for 20 bucks, and these reimagined games, I guess they're not really reimagined, but these truly remade games, they're not just remastered. They're not an HD remaster of the classic. They made these games from the ground up again, and they did a perfect job with them. And again, it's just another one of those games you can play on the go. It's another one of those games that's perfect on the TV, and you've got 3 games for the price of one budget game. 20 bucks gets you a ton of content, and I highly recommend it. Now for the last game on my list, this is something that nobody is going to recommend. I know it right now. I mean, if I were to bet, I would bet a ton, because nobody talks about this game. It's incredibly underrated, and it's so much fun, and it's only 6 bucks right now. That is Rock of Ages 2 Bigger and Bolder. This game is just ridiculous. If you like Monty Python humor, you like weird kind of unique gameplay, this game is for you. You play a kingdom or a rock. I've played the game, I just can't really understand what is going on, and even though I don't understand what's going on, I still have so much fun. I mean, the physics in this game are crazy. The gameplay is just, it's one of those games that you describe the game and people wonder why you enjoy it, kind of like Animal Crossing. I mean, you're playing a boulder and you're going down a hill and you're trying to avoid obstacles while building obstacles and trying to damage the enemy boulder. And then there's like boss battles, and it's just the strangest game ever, but you should pick it up because it's only 6 bucks, and it's another one of those games, like I keep saying, is both amazing for the TV and for handheld mode. Plus, now get this, if you have other people you can convince to get this game, it is up to 4 players. That's right, you can play 4 players in this madness game. That just buy it, just do it. Do yourself a favor and buy this game. Now, along with my recommendations, I do have a warning. There are some games that are just not that good of a price, and I've definitely seen them for lower. A couple examples are like Mortal Kombat 11. I've seen that brand new for the physical copy for 20 bucks, so 24 bucks on sale is not a great deal. Torchlight 2, I'm sure we're gonna see drop a lot lower, and I've heard the port is not that good. Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz did not do very well critically. It's 26 bucks, and I can easily see this game going lower. In fact, I think I have seen it $1 lower in the physical edition. Diablo 3 Eternal Collection, again, that game's 30 bucks right now. I bought it for new for 20 bucks physically, so 30 bucks is not a deal. Not recommending that. Blizzard is just trying to take advantage of the quarantine with that price. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, 28 bucks. What are you guys doing? I've seen that game go on sale digitally and physically constantly for 20 bucks. So again, there are lots of amazing deals right now. Honestly, like I said, the Spyro collection, I mean, I've seen it about 25, I think 20 is about the lowest I've seen it. That's a great deal, but these other games, there are definitely some that just miss the mark. So beware what you're buying, take advantage of the great prices, avoid the bad. A lot of these eShop sales seem to be happening a lot, so if you look up past eShop sales, that's another great way to see if these are an actually good price or if they're taking advantage of the current situation, because I'm sure some companies are. So take a look at other lists from the past, compare it to the game you're thinking about buying now, and that's a great way to make your decision. So Just wanted to make this video to help you kind of pick some stuff out if you're thinking about buying some new stuff, and to give you a warning that I feel like a lot of people don't give when they're doing these type of lists, that yes, some of these deals are not going to be as good as either past deals or just are kind of ripping you off. So like the video if you liked it, subscribe for more content, and comment down below if there's any game that you're thinking about picking up during this sale. And as always, have a fantastic day. See you guys.